Hello YouTube, Mike 0 Kilo November Mike, welcome back to day 4. Like I said, this is just going to be a little slow bits. I'm doing bits and pieces by day. So now we have the transformer onto the mast. I have added like a counterpoise. Now it goes all the way down there, and if I can just show you there on the floor is a rolled up bit of cable, and I'll cut that to a certain length, much for and see. I'm just going to experiment with the cable. Obviously it will use the counterpoise from the feed point here to my little box down here. It will use that on the feeder as the counterpoise, but I thought I'd experiment with this, being it's the whole point of amateur radio and aerials, you know, experiment and see what you can get. So we've got that added there. Excuse me. I've taken the poles down here and here. I'm going to experiment first with the DX commander here. I've got to kind of hurry up because it's starting to rain now. I'm going to have the DX commander pole here, and then the other pole is going to go here, but we are going to, it's in 2 sections, so I'm going to bolt together the 2 sections, and then see if we can get some more height with it, and also where it was before, the 80-meter portion of it, the coil was about here, which gave me a little bit of RF in the shack. So this time I'm going to put it down this way, leaving a little bit more room to see if we can see if that alleviates it. It was getting a bit of RF in the shack on 80. So if I try and keep the 80-meter coil bit out the way, and see if that works. If this doesn't work, then it will be pulling it down. We're going to take this off, put it on the DX commander pole here. I'm going to go up the pole for 8 meters, I think it is, because I've taken the top 2 sections out. It's about 8 meters, maybe just under, just over, I'm not sure, but it's going to go there, and then it will go up, and then it will come, I'll put some excuse me, I'll put some bungee cord, some paracord here through this bit, so it can then, so I don't know, we'll hang it down here somewhere so it can get quite far down. And we'll experiment with that, but we're going to do one thing at a time and we'll see how it goes. So let me just put them 2 poles together, and then we'll be back. Okay, so the pole is now put together, and that will go in that corner there. The length of that pole is 5.5 meters. So I'll most probably, I don't know whether to put this up to 5.5 meters so it's equal, and then it would be stronger in the wind, or stick it up to its 8 meter height. I must probably go 5.5 just so it's stronger, because I know if it's obviously lower, it won't be so top heavy, therefore it'll be a lot more stronger. So that's what we'll do there. And what I'm going to do now is, being I've got that done and all of that done, I'm now going to hoist it back up into the air, and see how we go. I'm going to do it off camera, and then because just in case any mishaps happen. So I'll do that off camera, but if it's successful and it works okay, then I'll do another video, maybe another day, because I will have to get a winch, so I'll record the up and down of it, and all I've got is to pivot is just a couple of scaffolding pivots, these. So this one, when locked, or when in place, will lock it in place, and I take this one off and pivot from that one. So I'll have a go at putting this back up, because obviously getting into the shack can be a bit tolling on the back, because I have to just to get from like there to there, I've either got to go underneath it or travel all the way around it just to get into the shack. So at the moment it's a bit of a nightmare, so I want to try and get it in the air as quick as possible. So I'll stick that up now, and I'll see you back in a second. Right. So the aerial's up. Hang on, it's a little bit more. It used to sit about here, and it's now here. I do have enough coax. I could, because this here is the, oh no, hold on a minute, I may not have enough cable, because, oh no, okay, that one's the end fed, which goes into there. So yeah, we've got enough cable there. Don't know whether you can see it. The end fed cable goes here, and at the moment the cobweb comes here at the moment, so there's plenty there. Now for using the little winch, actually surprisingly worked. It went up quite with ease, but I couldn't do it just pulling it like this. By the time I'd got another grip on it, it would come down. So what I did, I grabbed it like this and just walked backwards, and it went up with ease. Now obviously it's a bit, when it's going up, it leans that way a little bit. So I don't want it to snap these. I don't want these to break. So whenever I lower the aerial, I may need to invoke somebody's help when I'm lowering it, or find another way of being a lowering it on my own. It wobbles a bit, excuse me, which is what I don't want. I would rather it stay in place and come down. I'm not sure how else to maybe do that, to keep it in one place, because of obviously it's only pivoting on one small bit. Yeah, I think I'd have to think about that somehow. Or I need some more sort of design that could do that kind of thing, but maybe on two, and have the pole in the middle and supported both sides maybe. I'd have to have a look at how the mast at the club tilts down to be able to figure out that mechanism. But obviously, I mean, it does work. I can easily stand with it and bring it down. That's not an issue, but for it to be self-sufficient, as if I was to put a winch there and winch it down, yeah, if I was to winch it down, I'd guide it down with my hand. It wouldn't sway as much. Yeah, okay. but she's up. As you can see, I don't know whether you can see it, it's not very clear. This one here is the counterpoise that comes down to this cable here at the moment. So all we got to do now is put this pole over there and the DX commander pinned up over there, and the cable's in, and then we'll see how we go with that. Right, so excuse me, right, just a quick one. It's all now up in the air, and for some reason 20 meters, I've only just turned this on, so 20 meters will not tune on the internal tuner, and I'm getting noise through as well. If I just take this out and send, oh no, we'll do a carrier. So send, it's well over. Now if I was to do this and then we'll go up, I've tested this before starting the camera, but it's resonant at about 17.4 megs, so starts to come down at 15 and 16. Yeah, look, 17.4, and we're resonant. I don't know why. I haven't. It is just adding height to it. Did that matter? If anybody knows, let me know. Let me just test. Where is my? Just want to check that. What are we on? 18 megs. So this is the bottom end of the SSB, isn't it? So if we go around about here, we'll just do a carrier. See, that one's resonant at about the same, 17.5. 18. That one should tune. Yeah, that one will tune. Because that's 3. And then, what are we, 15 meters. So 15 meters, I'm only at a low wattage. That will tune. So if it goes to 450. So the higher up, there we go. So that will tune. So it's only the 20 meter band at the moment that won't. That one. So in is that. Out it's about 2. Which is not brilliant, but I mean, I think I may have to sort these elements out, bring it down and sort them out. Well, 12 meters, 3.1 to 990. So we just check that there at the bottom. Again, that will tune, but that goes up. but that will tune. No, that's gone way past it. 20. That's gone way past it. Ah, okay. So out. It's about a 3, just under 2.9 maybe, and then in 1 to 1. So that's tunable. So it's only the 20 meter band, and then the 10 meter band is going to be not really. I'm not going to get the whole band. It's just too big. But it's roughly here, is it? So we'll send that. That's a 3, so that will be tunable. So where is it? Resonant. 80. Okay. So at the moment it's only got 200. That's like the midpoint for 175ish, I think. I don't know, but this is well off the scale, so I'm gonna have to look at the 20 meter element. As it come down, it must have, because I said in the videos that when I tried to pull it out one hand, well, like up by hand rather than walk backwards, when I went to grip it with the other hand, it fell to the ground. So it must have fallen 4 feet ish, maybe. So that might have done something to the elements. So I'll have to pull that down maybe tomorrow and have a look. So yeah, we'll crack on with the last bit of the video. So for that at the moment, I'm good with that. And the time, what's the time? It's pretty much lunchtime, so I'm gonna have to go in for some lunch. And then by then it'll be the school run, so I may run out of daylight. So I think I'll leave this one here and go back on and come back maybe tomorrow. But I've got the aerial up, so that's good for me. But I'm surprised how well that actually worked. All I was doing was stepping back. It wasn't difficult to step back. It was actually quite easy. I do, like I said, have a have a pulley system to go like here, but we've done some holes, and the drill bits that I've got are too small. Ideally I need to figure out maybe either the pulley might be too small. I mean the pulley sorry, my second pulley, that one I'm not sure how much that can hold. It does look quite heavy duty. Let me see if I can show you again. There we go. It's not going to be brilliant because it's zoomed in. Yeah. So I just got to figure out, I may need a bit bigger pulley system on the bottom bit just to withstand the weight that I'm pulling. I'm not sure yet, but that'll be, I can think about that. At least I've got some sort of pulley system in to be able to lift it and lower it quite easily. So on that, I'm gonna leave it there. Excuse me, really got something in my throat. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Again, like, comment, subscribe, all the rest of the stuff. You know, thank you for watching this little project, I suppose, of the aerials. You know, do subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It helps the channel, helps me, you know, do more videos, you know, that doing videos that maybe you like, maybe you don't like them, I don't know, but I like doing them. So so yeah, I think that's it. I think we're at a standstill for today, I think. So I'm going to go and get some lunch. If I do anything more today, then I'll put it on, you know, the next video. But I don't want to make them I don't want to make the videos too long, because statistics show that people lose interest quite quick on videos. So it helps if videos are nice and short. So, you know, thank you for watching, and I'll see everyone on the next video. Bye for now.